Greetings. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy beautiful Sunday. Y'all thought it was gonna rain today, and look at God. It is a bright sunny day in Atlanta. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that when you get, you give. When you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. So on Sundays, we do sound baths. It is where we release anything that did not serve our purpose in this previous week and open ourselves up to alignment with anything that will serve our purpose moving forward. So we are opening ourselves up to releasing and receiving with these frequencies today. Y'all got somewhere to be. I got somewhere to be. In 23 minutes, and I'm sitting at home, so it won't be a long message today, but I am here. Ashe. Before I begin, I want all of us to bring each other in by taking 4 deep cleansing breaths. This is going to allow us to cleanse the energy of water, fire, air, and earth. I want you to slowly inhale through your nose. Hold it. And forcefully release from your mouth. Give me 3 more of those. Ashe. So I'm just gonna play on my sound bowl. This is my solar plexus sound bowl. Do a few notes on here to help us, or to help align us with releasing and receiving. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I didn't even bring cards over here. So the journal prompt for today is: how would the people closest to me describe me? In their eyes, what makes me me? And as you ponder on this question, I want you to think about, like, when you analyze yourself from a different person's perspective, does high vibrational or low vibrational thoughts or characteristics or descriptions come to mind? I know a lot of us, I'm getting ready to go in fellowship with family, and these are family members that stay less than 10 miles away from me, and like we don't even talk every day on a daily basis. But at the same time, I'm excited because my littles get to interact with their cousin that they never get to interact with. But a lot of us are going to interact with people that we have, real life beef with, or unresolved issues with, or even on a high vibrational level that we really miss and want to hang out with and want to love on and see and pour into and catch up with. But we just let life and other things come before healing, apparently, across the board. That's why we suffer from so many things. But while you're there, I also want you to realize what you're consuming. Like, I'm going to my mama's house and she sent me the menu. Yes, I can make something and bring something, but I didn't. And she sent me the menu and it's not no vegetables on it. It's a vegetable on there. It's broccoli. But it's broccoli, cheese, rice, casserole. I'm like, what? And we're having sweet potatoes, but we're having sweet potato pie. So just being mindful of what you're consuming, how much you are consuming, how you are going to be eating certain things to cover up subconscious issues, things that were buried over years. Staying true to who you are while you're entering this environment of the possibility of toxicity. Being able to keep those boundaries in place, remembering that only you control you. So the way you are reacting, no matter what somebody else is doing, only you control you. And just because it is going to be stuff there that you might be detoxing from or fasting from, doesn't mean that you have to consume it. Or if you are going to consume it, you don't have to consume as much as you used to. We are in a season of changing and growing, and it all starts with what we're consuming. I think we talked about this yesterday. But how would the people closest to me describe me? In their eyes, what makes me me? I want you to think about the relationships that you do have with these people and the perspectives that they'll have about you based off of different situations and circumstances that you experienced with them in a certain season of your life. Do you feel that they owe you forgiveness, or that you owe them forgiveness, or something needs to be discussed and released? We also covered fire letters. Just because you feel like something needs to be discussed or released doesn't mean that you have to go tap that person on the shoulder and be like, hey, I want to tell you this. Because yes, it can be that if you know that you and that person have reached that level of maturity, or even a mediator is present. But if you know that both of y'all still are technically low vibrational individuals, do a fire letter. Write it 1,000,000 times if you have to, and then burn it to release it in the atmosphere, and so you're not harboring on to any anger or resentment towards anyone. Ashe. So today, go in fellowship with your boundaries in place, with an open heart, and there to just offer love, kindness, peace, and growth. Let them see your glow. Let me see what decks I want to pull from. Mama? Yes? Say what? Get down. Let me finish right quick so we can go.
Huh?
Get down so I can finish right quick so we can go.
I got the iPad.
Who told you to get that down? But I told you not to get on it. I told you could get on this later. These aren't going with us.
Can you stay here?
What?
Stay here.
Yes, they're going to stay here. So I'm going to pull from 3 decks really quick. I'm doing 2 oracle decks and tarot, spirit. I'm here. I'm clear. I'm ready to hear. What's the message the flock needs to know? Tell me. So, can y'all get out with it? Tell me what. Did y'all find y'all shoes? No. Facade. We got facade. Spirit. Yeah. I'm clear. I'm ready to hear. What's the message? Love needs to know. Tell me. So, tell me what you need to know. Side guidance. All I'm getting is sword energy from this tarot deck. Got the 3 of swords, the 2 of swords. Okay, let's get that read right quick. So facade came out, and facade is rooted in our solar plexus. That yellow, standing in your power. Let's dive deep. I like that. Bronze God. This isn't who I am. The bronze boy, Darnell, was young when his father died, and he became the man of the family. Out for a walk one day, many years later, he was mesmerized by the sight of children playing. As a child, he never played, and he hid behind a tree, crying bitterly, then quickly buried his emotions. At the very end of his life, on his way to heaven, he stopped at the park and finally reclaimed the inner child he had left behind many years before. Inspiration. If you are unhappy in your relationships, you may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Give up being something you're not. Personal inquiry. Bronze God is about reclaiming life. What have I done to heal my childhood pain? What have I done to heal my childhood pain? And it's a line because I was just talking about how we're about to... A lot of us are fellowshipping with people today or within this season that we have unresolved issues with, that we feel like we owe certain things to, that we don't, that we have hidden traumas that we experience with or via. We are diving deep to become aware of those things, analyze those things, and then ascend from them versus burying them and causing diseases within our life, not both, but spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Key ideas: disassociating from yourself, reclaiming your life, healing childhood pain, recovery, integration, and play. When you go and interact with whomever today, go with an open mind. go with an open mind and make sure that you are aware of your demeanor, your posture, your tone, your energy. Here we got guidance came out of the love oracle. Baby. To seek the wisdom of others, be open to enlightenment, to offer guidance to others when sought. A being radiates the energy of a guardian angel, offering gentle, subtle guidance, symbolized by the gentle point of the finger. As you go, know you aren't going alone. There are earth and spirit side beings, including the highest version of yourself, who have traveled similar terrain and are available to help you navigate your own path. With a humble mind and open heart, invite their guidance into your life and prepare to receive wisdom in abundance. Return the favor by sharing what you learn with those who seek your counsel. Affirm, guidance from above, within, and without is mine if only I ask. That is a reoccurring theme that we are getting. For the past 3 days, we've been talking about ask and thee shall receive. The only way you're going to heal those childhood traumas is if you go and find them. You are seeking them. You asking to heal yourself. Only way your ancestors or divine spiritual guides are going to guide you is if you ask them to guide you. I think they are always subconsciously present, and it is us and our ego that hides us or deters us from being able to see or hear or be aware of their guidance. But when you are intentionally asking for guidance and giving awareness to their presence and their offering of guidance, then it is more predominant. Did that make sense? Guidance from above, within, and without is mine if only I ask. If only I ask. You know what just came to mind? And when you do get around these people today, if you do have unresolved issues versus you, and you want to talk about some things or want to get clarity regarding some things, it's okay to ask questions. First of all, it's a time and a place. So, be mindful of that. Also, I already said be mindful of your tone. But it's okay to sit down and say, hey, I just wanted clarification regarding X, Y, and Z. Versus you approaching them in accusational manner. Is accusational a word? I think so. So be mindful of your approach. But if you do want clarity, your ancestors and your spirit guides are with you. They are guiding you. So be mindful of your approach. And either that person is going to be able to give you that clarity or they are not. But you aren't going to harbor on anything, puff away like a child, run out, make a scene. No, we're above that. Then from tarot, we got the 3 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. So I'm getting 3, 2, 1. The 3 of Swords came out first. Sadness, heartbreak, betrayal, endings. This is a card that indicates the end of something that will be painful. The storm clouds are here. The deed is done. Nothing left to do but to cry. Something close to your heart will be lost. Big emotions like depression, sadness, and anger. The end of a relationship. Emotional release. Let those tears fall. Affirm. This heartbreak opens space for new love to come in. Wow, so I guess what I was just saying, I'm like, I guess what how it's like when you do seek that clarity, it might hurt you. It might break you down even more, but now you are aware and know how to move forward. Now you are being accountability. You are being accountable for your actions, for your emotions, for self, and how you want to move forward, how you want to change the trajectory of your lineage, or if y'all gonna continue to live in disease and poverty and lack and unaccountability. A lot of us have skeletons in the closet. I told y'all my last name ain't even supposed to be what it is. Like, yeah. Then we got the Two of Swords. You are facing a choice between two options, but your path ahead isn't clear. Unable to see clearly, take your time and weigh your options. Contemplate your next move. In order to see clearly, you must put your armor down, sit and reflect. Like the moon over the water, take a time out, trying to take the middle path and remain neutral. You can only put off your decision for so long. Eventually, you need to pick a path. Affirm. The right choice is made when I contemplate my options. And whatever you become enlightened to when you do ask for clarity or ask for more information, you will have a choice. And the only thing you can control is you. The only person you can control is you and how you choose to move forward, what boundaries you want to enforce, who you would like in your life moving forward based off of this clarity. And you can't move forward thinking about anybody else in the sense of, well, how is this person going to feel? How is that person going to take it? How they going to treat me? What they going to say? Because that doesn't matter. Only thing that matters is how you feel, what your intentions are, what you need for you. Shay, let me get one. Can I have a closing message, Most High from Tarot? Can I please have a closing message to wrap it up for clarity? Movement. So we got the Chariot card. I love when this come out. There's my number 7 again. Y'all, this was one of the cards that came out in the spread when I told y'all the 7s came out. The 777s. The Chariot was one of the 7s. The Chariot, movement, travel. You're making good progress. Hold the reins, take control of the vehicle, and move forward with confidence. You're on a path to your success. Take some time to contemplate your future path. Which one is right for you? Decide and then act. You control the Chariot. You have the willpower to act and your success is assured. A powerful and stern position. Affirm. I drive my way to great success. What? The Chariot came out confirming and affirming that the choice is yours. You have a choice to make. You already on the right path. You're doing the work. If you're showing up with meditating with Mom, with Simone, the Shepherdess, you already doing the work. The breath work, the visualizations, the meditations, the utilizing your crystals, your essential oils, being more aware and accountable for who you are and the way you are journeying throughout your life, the characteristics, the morals, the principles you stand on. You're already on the right path. And travel can also mean, it can mean physically, you getting ready to travel to expand your horizon. We in the season of reaping what we have sown, or it could be spiritually, energetically, you ascending, you going up another level. You going up another level because you're doing the work, vibrating even higher. And the people you're about to be surrounded by today gonna see your light, gonna feel your glow, gonna energetically feel the change within you. Don't allow them to encourage you to stoop down, because they can't make you do shit. So if you do, you chose to stoop down to their level, you chose to go back energetically. But it's just okay as long as you're aware and know, hey, I know this is a trigger or something that I need to continue to work on, pour into, to make me a better me. All right, y'all, let me get ready. It's 3:33 on the clock. If you've been seeing threes, this message is for you. I hope this message resonated. I hope it added value. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that when you get, you give. When you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. Have a beautiful, soulful Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow.